Bom dia a todos. Good morning, everyone. So it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you, Arlindo, to inviting me. I feel a little bit out of the box because I'm not breathing when I'm diving, and you all breathing. So I will talk a little bit about how to plan, train, and execute a dive below 100 meters in free dive. So different than all of the other presentations, I'm not breathing all the time. So I will propose something like to start. Can you hold your breath with me? Just for a minute, or a minute, 15 seconds. Can you hold it? So we are going to see a little video. It's about a minute, 15 seconds, and it's seriously. So hold your breath, please, when I'm going down. So we can exhale, inhale, and then hold your breath. So this is one of my dives. This is a discipline called variable weight. So I'm going down with the weight, more or less 20 kilos. So it's super fast. You can see the depth here. So we're going really fast. And I want you to hold your breath until I'm going to 114 meters in this dive. Are you breathing? Okay, cool. That's the thing. So I'm talking a little bit about, I'm using a fluid goggles, not a mask, not a regular mask. So it's a fluid goggles with fluid inside, so I don't need to equalize. I'm using a nose clip to pinch my nose, so I don't need to put my hand in my nose all the time. So we're almost there. And a lot of people ask me if it's dark down there. It's not. It's like a dark blue. Normally when I dive at that depth in these places, like this is Cayman Island. So this is 114 meters. Now you can breathe. Okay. Yeah, I need to come back 140 meters too. So it's not only to go down, it's about to go down and come up in a safe way. This is the thing, and this is how we plan a dive like this. So I'm Carolina Schrappe. I'm a mother of 3. I'm a physical therapist. I'm a scuba instructor since 2002. I'm a full cave diver, a technical Trimix diver, so I breathe the water too, sometimes. I'm a freediving instructor trainer for PFI. I'm an AIDA international judge, so it's really nice to see and to know all the rules about competing and the competition we have for freediving. And finally, I'm an athlete with 15 South American records. All the records I have, it's from depth disciplines, because it's what I really like and enjoy, the deep dives. Really, well, I like the pool, but I don't feel like a lot of interesting things in the pool, so I really want to go deep and see some things. Well, I never see anything, I just focus on it, the rope and equalization, so I always said, like, if a whale passed by when I'm going down, I didn't see it. I'm so focused, I couldn't see anything. So we have some disciplines, to depth disciplines. So the first one, it's the most popular one. It's constant weight, so we go down and come up with the same weight, kicking up and kicking down. Constant bifins with the fins. We all know the bifins, because the constant weight, normally we use a monofin. I will just show one of the dives with the monofin. Constant no fins, so the Philippine, we are going arms and legs. Free immersion, we are going with the arms, going down and coming up. And the variable weight, it's the discipline I'm dedicating myself the last like 6 or 7 years to go deeper and deeper and deeper. So I was invited for Carlos Costa, it's a Venezuelan guy, a world record guy who invited me to try the variable. I'm honest, I was afraid about it because it's super deep. And he invited me to do like a no limits dive. I don't know if you're, we have free divers around? At least, oh, thank you. Some of them. So the variable weight, it's a discipline. We're going with weights and come back swimming. So I trust myself to come back. And this is a really good thing to think about it, because I don't need the machine or something to bring me back to the surface. And this is a really important psychologic too, physical and psychologic. This is one of the dives of constant weight. So I'm using the monofin, so I'm kicking down with the 2 legs. It's more efficient. And the depth, we sink down like a sink face, grab the tag down there. This is a dive of 74 meters, and come back. And this is the safety divers. So we have 2 free dive safety divers, safety free divers. And when we come back to the surface, we need to do a surface protocol. So take it off the goggles, the nose clip, doing the signal and saying I'm okay in 15 seconds. So this is to prove we are good enough to do all these things. And one of the most difficult things when we come back from a dive like that, it's to do the okay sign, because we are hypoxic. So we have like low level of oxygen. So it's difficult to do like, how do you call this in English? Pinza? Help me. Pinza? Yeah, okay. So the pins movement, it's difficult when you're hypoxic. So this is why we need to do this when we come back from a dive. And it's good because you prove you're okay. And say okay, verbalizing okay, it's difficult too. Because your throw, it's like holding the breath all the time. So some things are explained. So how to plane a dive like this? It's not easy to go to 100 meters in free dive. Well, I don't think it's easier. If you ask me like 10 years ago, if I will do a dive like 100 meters like easily, or like do a 100-meter dive, I probably said like, no, you're crazy. I can't do this. And here I am trying to do 120 or 30 or whatever my body can do. So this is one of the things we discussed a little bit. So the first thing, we need to schedule. Now we need to know the dates and where is the competition and how is the place and where is it. We have like 6 months to train, or 7 months or 8 months, depends exactly what you want to do. You can do a record attempt, like an event for the record attempt, so it's only you trying something. And I'm not the person who really love records and everything. It's a consequence about the dives I do right now, but it's not like I want to do the record or the South American or the Pan American or the world record. I really want to challenge myself every dive. And this is one of the things I do to plan a dive. So for me, next year, I have 2 competitions. So I'm planning to start training 6 months before, and the training, it's all the physical trainer. So we need to work out at the gym every day. So I need to do like aerobic, anaerobic training, calisthenics. And calisthenics is a really good example because I'm a freediver and I'm an instructor, so I travel all around and I'm teaching every weekend, so I can train every day. So I have a plan to do some exercise in calisthenic. You know what it is? It's like exercises you do with your own body, so you don't need weights or anything else. So I can do in a liveaboard or whatever I want, in a hotel room or something. So the physiologic training, it's hard training too, and we need to do like every day. So we do like table, tolerances table to O2 and CO2. So my body need to work fine and used to a low level of oxygen and a high level of CO2. So looks like strange, but it's not. We can do your body like work really well with low oxygen and a high level of CO2. This is training. So if you train every day, your body used to. So this is one of the trainings. And a really important training, it's the psychologic. So it's a big part of the training. Meditation, real-time visualization of the dive. This is life-changing for me. This real-time visualization, because we are normally do visualization of the dives before we execute the dive, but the real time, it's really nice. Like 6 months before I do my dive, so I'm planning a dive of 120 meters for the next May, and I want to visualize the real-time dive. So I wrote it down, everything in a paper. Like every breath before, every equalization, every kick, everything I wrote down. And then I'm timing this. And then I train this every day for the next like 6 months. And when I really do the dive, it's almost like it's a repetition. So I did do the dive already in my mind. It's really nice. Sounds strange, but it's not. It's really real and make a really big difference. And meditation, it's a point really important in free dive because we need to be calm. We need to be focused, and heartbeat need to be super lower. We don't want to consume oxygen. So we need to be really calm down. Then we have a specific training in the pool normally because I don't have the ocean by my side and I don't have like depth enough to train. So we simulate some trainings in the pool, dynamic, techniques, kickings, everything, simulation and real deep dives. Like, it's a good example. When I do like variable weight dive, I'm going down like static because I'm not doing any exercise or any kicking. So I'm simulate static for 1.5 minutes, and then I kick like 100 meters in a pool. So I simulate exactly the dive I will do in depth. Okay? So this is one of the simulations and real deep dives in the end. For deep training, it's the best part. When we jump in the water and go for deep training, for really in the ocean. So we use FRC, functional residual capacity. So I don't have 100 meters in Brazil, like easy or safely. So I need to do a FRC in like 30 meters. So I exhale and start my dive with like half of my lung capacity and simulate a dive, a bigger dive, a dive like an 80 or a 90 or 100 meters dive. We can calculate this, but this is not my point right now. It's just to know we can do like this type of training, like in shallow water, shallow like 20, 30 meters. Another deep training I particularly love, it's a scooter. I love the scooters, guys. Yeah, it's super fun. We can train with the scooters and the sandbags. In Egypt, I will show you some videos about the scooter training, and it's really fun. I spent 2 months this year, 2.5 months in Egypt training for this variable weights, and we use sandbags for not to have all the instructor we need, like all the divers, all the free divers, all the equipment we need. So we use sandbags to go down, release the sand on the bag, and then come up kicking. It's another type of training we develop to be easy to train things like this. And especially we train scooter and with the sandbag equalization, like quick equalization. I spend like a minute and 15 seconds to go to 100 meters, and I need to equalize super fast. And it's not a normal equalization. It's not like a Valsalva or a Frenzo. It's like a positive pressure equalization. So it's a little bit different. And we need to go really fast, so you need to be precise when you equalize. Otherwise, you can like pop your ear. So day off, it's important. We hate it. I don't like it. I like to train every day, but we need to have a day off. We need to. So I'm almost 50 years old right now, so I can do like 10 dives of training, 10 days of training in a row. I need to do like 3 and rest one day. And we know, and when I went to the gym and when I do all the trainings, I try to prepare my body to do what my mind wants to do. It's almost like that. Like I need to prepare my body to do what my mind wants to do. And it's not easy because you need to train every day. So sometimes you want to get a day off, sometimes you don't want to. You're super good in your training, and the training it's going, but we need to. So I will show you a video from my fun dive. The day off and a fun dive was really cool. So another thing important, it's a buddy team. We are not doing anything alone. So I have a really good team behind me, with me all the time. So safety divers, safety free divers, safety scuba divers sometimes. Nowadays we are not using a lot of technical scuba divers in the bottom, but we used to use, and I love it, really. I feel super safe. So we need to have a team, and we need to know the team knows everything. It's not just to be there and to do like a dive with me. You need to know how to save or how to do everything, like in the competition or in the training. So it's a hard work. That's the thing. So this is one of the trainings. You can down the volume, please. So this is one of the trainings we do in Cayman Islands with PFI, Kirk, and everybody there. Chris Busted was one of my safeties. We put a scooter down. We grab on the line. We attach the scooter on the line, and we start to go down. And the scooter is good because I can control the speed of the descent, so I know if it's super fast or no. I don't know what happened. So that's okay. Not going down. Yeah, that's okay. So it's a video of going down with the scooter, so I can speed the scooter whatever I want. I'm normally speed the whole thing because I wanted to train the equalization. Okay, now, no. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So this is a day off. I will talk about when we saw this video. Let me see if I... Okay. So this is one of the videos I really want to share because it's a video from a day off. We are going to the Carolina wreck. Someone went there in Cayman Islands? No? Yep. Cool. So we are going with the scooter. I think the video is wrong, that's why. Yeah, the video was short. So the story is, it's my day off, and Kirk asked me to go to this wreck with him because he needs a buddy in the same level. And it's a deep wreck. So we have, at the time, the mooring there, and it's about, start like 40 meters and go until the 77. And I don't want to do the dive because it's my day off. And then when he asked me to do it, because he want a partner and the same level, or do the safety with him, so I have 2 safeties there on the wheel, and we can start to see the wreck. It's a really beautiful wreck, and it's so difficult to find it now because we don't have a mooring anymore, and normally have a lot of current, so it's not an easy one. And come on, wreck. So we use a harness and the scooter. Yeah, so this is the wreck. So I'm going alone, and when I come back, I have a safety diver on 30 meters to go up with me, the last 30 meters, a free dive safety. It's or Kirk or Jessie Lou. We are 3 of them. So this is the 70 meters. And this is a fun dive, guys. This is a really fun dive. So I think I'm running out of time, isn't it? We use some safety stuffs for the competition or records. So counterbalance, we use like 3, 4, 5, 6 free dive safety free divers. So one of them met me on 20 or a 30, and we have a safety scooter dive, free dive, to do the 50 or the 60 meter dive. And the deep safety team, when we have. Normally, PFI competitions, we have a safety scuba diving down there on the maximum depth. Oops. This is just to, whoop. Yeah. Okay, will be. I want to show the last video just to show you the whole dive to start on the surface. This is 2019 in Cayman Island, and I tried a record of 114 meters. So we have this structure, we have this sled, and I'm attached on. I have lanyard, so I'm attached with the rope. So it's for the safety reasons. This one, it's a counterbalance, so I have this rope, the first rope, and the other side of the rope I have a big, massive weight. So if we need it, we can release, and the diver is coming up. So I start the dive adjusting my fluid goggles. So I don't want some bubbles inside. I want just liquid. So this is the vision of the sled. So it's the first one we saw, and I ask you to hold your breath. So I'm going attached with this, with the monofin inside, so I can come back kicking when we come up. So the first thing, I adjust my fluid goggles, check everything, it's okay, and try to relax. And that point, it's a meditation time. It's like static. I just try to focus in equalization and try to feel my body, the adaptation of my body. So we need to stretch a lot the thoracic muscles, because my lung it's compressing, so we need to adjust this and feel this. I always said it's like a big hug down there, like you feel like the pressure on, but it's good. We can relax on it, so it's really fun. And when we come back, This is a good video because when I reach the bottom on 114, I have 3 safety divers down there, and then you can hear them like, "Go, Carol, go, 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 go!" It's super fun. That's one of the reasons I love the scuba divers down there. I can hear them. I know it's somebody there. Oh, you can hear here. Can you put out the sound? Yeah, now you can hear. You hear? This is my friends like, "Carol, go, 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 go." And we have an agreement. I need to touch down and start, and then they start laughing and saying something because I'm super focused on doing whatever I need to do. So when we come back, I have 2 free divers, 2 safety free divers, and 1 scooter diver, free diver. That's one of the videos I want to try to show you. This is Chris Busted. He went to 60 meters with me. So breathe, take it off the goggles, take it off the nose clip, make the sign saying I'm okay and breathing, and I'm super fine. Normally you need to spend like 30 seconds if you're really good breathing, and then they give you a card. Ta-da! The card. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. So, I was super worried about the time because I really want to talk a lot about freediving and depth and everything. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.